So you talked about the tools, right? And earlier in the conversation today, you talked about your idea for adding monthly recurring revenue to
Yeah.
your business, your particular business. So as we put the pieces together, I imagine part of this is going to be the fact that you sell them the software on a monthly rate. So let's dive into that side of this business,
Yeah.
really kind of the back end side of it.
Sure.
So what first and foremost, like what's it cost and what's it look like?
Yeah, the cost is going to be 97 a month, and then I mean, there's going to be some like higher tier things that you can do.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty powerful. You can do some pretty crazy things. Like I don't know if you're familiar with like ManyChat, where you can have automated responses on Instagram and Facebook. So that's actually in there. There's AI in the software. It's pretty powerful. So we have like some upsells in there, but the main base thing, like 90% of people are probably going to use the, $97. Um, and that's going to be monthly. And what was the second part of that question?
And that's just kind of what I wanted to know. It was like, okay, so people join this $97 a month, and that includes basically their funnel builder, their email autoresponder, and all the templates and stuff like that. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
So yeah, for the 97, they'll get the unlimited funnels. They'll be able
Mm-hmm.
to have unlimited contacts. They could have unlimited text contacts or phone numbers. Um, they have, what do you call it? You could have your own courses. So, we're building it for affiliates, but obviously it's a full on funnel builder. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it can do everything. It's an all in one. You can have your own courses in there. You can even have your own like communities, kind of like Facebook communities, but like its own version of it. You can build your own, which is super cool. Um, wow, there's just so much. You can have your own like WordPress website. It's a lot,
Awesome.
man. There's so much. Like I'm even like, oh shoot, like there's so many things because I know my wife was like I said, she wanted to build she wants to build like a t-shirt brand business. So I'm like, oh cool, we can build that in the software itself. And I'm like, this is so cool. Like I'm geeking out. And I want to give big credit to my partner Sean McKellen. He's literally the smartest guy I've ever met, man. Like this guy, and he's not an affiliate or anything. He sold I know he sold his past business 3 years ago for somewhat over 8 figures. He's built another software company, sold that. So I think he's exited a few companies. So I want to give a big shout out to him. He's literally the smartest guy I've ever met. Like we met 3 years ago at Funnel Hacking Live. So go to networking events, guys. I met him. He was just sitting at the bar. He was just hanging out. And I was like, hey, man, what's up? Super chill dude. You would never know like who he is. He's just like a really, really smart business guy. He was getting there. I think he was getting his 2ComX award at that time. And then, yeah, we just kind of stayed in touch. And actually that was the year Brian won his dream car award. So that was the same year, I think in, Florida. So
Yeah, Florida
anyways,
2021. Yeah,
yeah. So I met him and we just kind of stayed in contact and, yeah, we just reconnected. He's like, and I guess he stopped working for like 2 years because he exited his company. And he's like, man, let's like I've been telling him about this because we had talked about the software and I was like, this is what I've always wanted to do, like literally for the last 4 years. You think you could do that? And he was like, yeah, I can do that. I'm like, okay, are you sure? Like this is pretty like intense. And he was able to build it, man. It was pretty crazy. And he's so excited he's never done anything with affiliate marketing, but like he's just like loving it every second, man. It's cool. This dude works hard too. But he's so smart. Yeah. I just want to give a shout out to him.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, these marketing events, changes people's lives. You never know who you're gonna meet, and this is the perfect example of that.